Hey guys, so welcome to my channel, and yeah, welcome back. So today I'm going to be doing this look using only E.L.F products. So some of this is brand new and some is items that I already had in my stash. So yeah, stay tuned, watch the video and enjoy. Hair tone underneath right here by my eyelid because I do use it as a base for my eyeshadow. So yeah, and then the top I like something more neutral to my skin tone. So I love using the Camo concealers, the hydrating version. I also went to Ulta and I bought these two shades. One is a light beige and another is a medium sand. You might think they're a little too dark for my skin tone, but I did tan. You could tell by my neck and hands. Okay, so to conceal my brows, I'm gonna use this painted J2 brush. I like to use this. It's nice and smooth, and it's also very flat, so it's easy to conceal them. And I'm gonna use my E.L.F. Let's see what shade this is. I don't know which one this is, but I'm gonna use this one. This is gonna be for right here. I'm gonna use that. Okay, so eyes are all set. So now we're gonna start with our eyeshadow. So I have this E.L.F palette. It's really pretty. I'm gonna just open it here. I have not used it really, so I'm excited. It's really pretty shades. I don't know what I want to do. There's only 3 mattes and the rest are shimmers, so I might do just something very simple for this. I might just use these 2, and then and I set my eyes with this shade right here, just to clarify. But I think I'm gonna use these 2 brown shades and then maybe like a gold or this rose gold pinkish to give just a little pop. So yeah, let's get to those eyes. We're using this Morphe by Ariel brush, this one, and we're gonna go in with this shade right here. And I'm gonna put it on this side of my eye. I do have hooded eyes, so when I do my eyeshadow, I like to just put it a little bit up when I do it on my crease area. I do like it to be not all the way towards my brows, but just a little bit because I have hooded eyes and you're not going to be able to see the pretty look. So yeah, so as you can see, I'm just doing it right here. The pigment's actually really nice, so so now on the same brush, one thing I do recommend if you use kind of the same brushes, if you don't have a lot of brushes or you want to use a certain style of brush, I recommend you getting one of these. You just clean it off right here and it's good to use again. So the next shade I'm gonna go is with this one right here. And I'm gonna get a good amount on my brush. And I'm just gonna go over where I did the other one. So like this. The lighting's not doing it justice, but yeah. I don't know if you could tell, but yes, we're gonna do this to this side. And I just like, when I'm done, I like to just cut it really cute. So I'm gonna go back with this shade right here, and I'm just gonna deepen it a little bit. It's a little too light for my liking, so we're gonna go with the same brush and just go right here and just pat that in there. Not really much doing a lot, just we're gonna pat it in there so I can give it some dimension. And then we'll just blend it in the crease, but mostly keep the focus on the outer part of the eye. with our lightest color, this one. It looks beige, so let's see how it works. And with this, I'm just gonna blend the top of it. So from the crease, I'm just gonna blend that up there so it could just give a little bit of lightness. Just use my fingers, but I really like this shade right here. Let's see, we're gonna use my finger. Ooh, that's a pretty shade. Let's see how it looks. Oh yeah, that's really, really pretty. Hopefully the camera's doing it justice, my phone. But yeah, okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm just gonna put it right here, kind of making it look like a cut crease. So now I'm gonna go with the dark shade, and I'm just gonna blend the shimmer in here, just because I don't want to look too like that. Okay, so this is how the eyeshadow is looking. I really do like it. It looks really cute. So now for the eyeliner, I'm gonna do this black liner. I'm not gonna do a big wing because I don't have lashes. I'm pretty sure E.L.F used to carry eyelashes. I can't remember, but when I went to Ulta, I didn't see none. So we're just gonna have to do with our mascara here soon. So I'm gonna do it like this. It's a really thin liner. I like it. So I'm gonna do this over here. Now we're gonna use my mascara, and I got this Big Mood mascara, and it's waterproof, and it's supposed to mega volume and lift. And I got it in the color black, which I'm hoping it's true black. Sometimes black could be not a true color. So yeah, the packaging is beautiful. Let's see the wand. Ooh, okay. A little bit of a chunky wand. Mascara's on. I did do 2 layers, as well as I curled them again for twice. I don't know if you could tell. I mean, from the looks of it, it looks good. It's not horrible, which is okay. I do like it though. It looks really nice. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab a wipe. You could use a baby wipe, a makeup wipe, and all I'm gonna do is just clean this up. My primers, and these I already had in my stash. So I'm gonna do my Power Grip primer, as well as my liquid poreless putty primer. I have this one also in the original packaging and the original version that came out, but I do like this. So this part, I like to put it right here, kind of in my nose area, and this around my cheeks. So yes, and right here. Now for my E.L.F gripping primer, I don't like doing it with my hands. This one, I feel like it's better to do it with a brush. For some reason, that's just the way that it works for me. It's my Halo Glow Liquid Filter, and it's in the shade 2 Fair Light. So we're gonna put this, I like to do this as an under layer for when I put on my foundation. And here you're gonna see that it's, to me, I don't think it's a foundation. I'm not very sure. Okay, so I added it here. I'm gonna use a brush, and I'm just gonna do the same kind of trick where I'm just moving it, swiping it, and then like patting it in. So I'm just gonna do all that. Kind of get it up here where my forehead is. Not too much. I don't do too much on my forehead, as like foundation and that. I do the concealer on the top, but for everything else, I don't really do much. So yeah, okay. Here, foundation or something. It's a full coverage, long-lasting, dewy finish. Is the Camo Hydrating CC Cream. And I'm just gonna go all around my face. This is a dewy finish, but it also is full coverage, which I do. I love full coverage. Now we're gonna go with our concealers. So I do have two new ones, my light beige and medium sand. What I like to do when I conceal my eyes for sure is go a little bit warm tone and then a brighter one, so I could have like a bright under eye. That's something I really do enjoy. So yeah, we're gonna use these shades. If I have to go with my other two concealers that I showed, I will do that. But yeah, so here's the colors a little bit more up close. Yeah, a little bit more orangey tone, but remember I'm doing it towards my neck and kind of hand. I don't need to look light. I don't need to look like Ghost. So we're gonna do that. This is how I like to do my concealer, especially right here by my eye, right here in the corner. I like to do it like this, and this is the darker one. So yeah, and more neutral, like I said. And yes, we're just gonna make sure I get it. I'm kind of like contouring the nose, not really. And I don't want to go all the way over here because that's where the other concealer is gonna go, the other color. So just kind of right here, just like what I did with this side. I learned a new trick when I was watching some TikToks, is that they set their face. Ooh, I'm gonna do some up here. I'm gonna carve my brows right now too. But yeah, I'm gonna set some right there and some right here on my chin. But yeah, they set their face with setting spray, and I really like that hack. I found that hack to be really cool. So I'm gonna do that. Now I'm gonna go with this one, my lighter one that I just bought. I got these at Ulta. It is very much a lighter concealer. It's a yellow undertone, but I feel like that's just gonna help. I try to get this one as close as I can to my liner. Not too close, but as close as a girl could get. And I just like to angle it like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna go a little bit down, not too far down. Then I'm gonna conceal the brows. So with my brows, I'm gonna go use this shade that I have, and I'm just gonna conceal the brows so it looks a little bit more cleaner. So I'm gonna go do that. Okay, so with this type of brush, I like to do that, just like clean up here. So yeah, I like to do that here. Before I do any of my under eyes, I'm gonna set my face. Just for the brows, I just like doing this. I don't really do all that. Just kind of get it done. Just clear. I really do like doing my, you know, that 2016 brows. Sometimes I do, you know, simple brows. I don't do any of the dip, anything, but for the sake of the video, and I really do like doing it. I don't find it. I love doing full glam, all that. So yes, so now I'm gonna set the face, and I'm gonna use this Power Grip Dewy Setting Spray. This is actually my first time using this one, so we'll see how it goes. One thing I recommend when you set your face, you have a mini fan, and I like to have it on. You could hear that. And it goes to 3 levels of how fast it is, but for me, I like to just like, you know, kind of get it faster with it. So we're gonna do a couple sprays. Okay, so now I'm just gonna blend it all in. I like to look up when I blend it underneath my eyes, just because I want to make sure I don't crease my eyes. Sometimes it happens. Your under eyes crease. You should not feel ashamed about it. It's okay. It's a normal thing. You just have to learn how to, maybe it's a different primer you want to use, or just the way you have your skin prepped. So I like to do my skin prep very nicely. So when I do all this, hopefully it doesn't crease. I do like using a eye cream. That for me, I've seen that does help, so my under eyes do not crease whatsoever. Yeah, I like doing that. That, at least for me, has very much helped. I do sometimes crease. My under eyes do crease, but like I said, nothing to be ashamed about. I don't set my face yet with powder until I am all done with my liquid products. So you might see me go back over underneath my eyes just so it could get really well before I set it with powder. I'm gonna use this blush. It's in the Bold Face Bold Face Lilac. It's in that shade. It's really, really pretty. Look at that. My boyfriend picked this one out. And it's really pretty. I have never tried a purple blush, and I've been wanting to. I'm gonna not try to do too much because I've done that to myself where I put too much and it's like, gotta get that concealer or powder to really dye it down. I love, one of my favorite liquid blushes are the Jeffree Star ones. Chef's Kiss. You truly don't need that much to get it. Okay, I think I kind of did them a little too far apart, which is fine. So now what I'm gonna do is get a brush. I'm gonna use this kind from the Morphe with Oreo collab, and I'm just gonna go like this. I'm just gonna try to tap it in there so I could get a really pretty thing. I don't see much pigment. Just kind of disappointing. I might have to go back with it. Maybe I just didn't put enough. I guess, you know what? You going little by little is gonna be your best friend than just going straight so much that it could be hard to fix. So I think on one side I got it a little bit, and then on the other side I didn't. I think on this side you could tell I got it more than this side. So I'm just gonna go again with very little. Like, not even try to add that much, because a girl is scared to get it ruined. So I also had this one already in my collection. I do like it's this shade. So I have this E.L.F palette. I like this palette. I usually use either this shade or this shade up here. And here is my powder. Oh wow, look at that. And it even comes with a little one underneath. That is so cool. I didn't even know that. But we're still gonna use this one. So I'm just gonna put that in here, and we're gonna just powder the face. So let's go. This one, it's not the lilac kind, but I couldn't find the purple one. So, and I already had this one. So I was like, you know what? We're just gonna use it and just be okay with it. That's fine. So let's add my blush. Okay, that's a good. Let's see if you can see it. Much enough to do my lips. Now, for your lips, I did this off camera, but I like to go with a makeup wipe and really just like try to take off any dead skin I had there. Yeah, dead skin. I think that's what you say. And then I just put chapstick or a lip mask. It all works. And now you just lip plumping pen. I didn't read that it was a plumping pen, which is okay. It's in the shade Just Peachy. Okay, this is the finished look using only E.L.F products. So yeah, thank you for watching. If you made it this far towards the end of the video, please comment a pink heart emoji. As well, like this video. Please make sure you're subscribed. And yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you guys have a very nice and blessed day. Bye.